in from, well, you could say it's a bit cold here in Brisbane today. Oops. I'm running late, I'm sure of it. But today we have a really important question. When you use your computer, do you find that the more you do, the slower it gets? So over a long period of time, all of a sudden you get apps that are slower than before, things aren't moving as quickly, and you tend to get a bit frustrated why things changed, etc., etc. Now, I've been doing that this morning. This is why I asked the question, have you become aware of when you're using your technology that over time things slow down? Now, I was thinking about our lives and how as we move around in life, if we don't discard stuff, we slow down, okay? Now, this morning I've spent a considerable amount of time that I never expected to, deleting lots of stuff, tons of stuff off my computer that actually were from some time ago that I don't need anymore. And now that the internet is as good as it is, I don't need to hold on to a lot of the stuff that I used to because it's more efficient these days. So I've spent a lot of time getting rid of duplicate files and so much more. But then when we bring that into our day-to-day life, if you were to sit here and look around at your home, where can you see in your home that you've collected a lot of stuff? Just stuff, you know, things that you keep just in case, things that if you were to move home, you'd get rid of because you don't want to drag it with you, things that if you had to downsize your home, you would have to get rid of. And I guess my question is too, do you hold on to stuff that's older than 12 months? Like if you've not worn something in 12 months, are you still holding on to it just in cases? So just in case you get down to that size or you go up to that size. And look, no word of a lie. I know women who keep just about every size in their wardrobe, okay? Just in cases. Now, what happens to us as people when we hold on to all this stuff just in cases or maybe for a rainy day or, look, we can have 101 excuses to hold on to something, oh, it's sentimental, etc., etc. But it slows us down because it's an extra thing we think about at some point in time, and when we've got extra bits of stuff, there's extra bits to think about. Now, I look at it this way too. We don't really have a winter here as such. This is actually the coldest winter we've had in a considerable amount of time. So I don't have a large winter wardrobe. It's actually like, it's a clothes rack about this big, that's it. And it's got mainly jackets, jumpers, cardies and some jeans. That's it, because we literally don't need it. And I was thinking, oh, it's going to be colder this winter, I need to get more stuff. And I went, you know what, no I don't. What I need to do is let it go. Just let it go and wear what I've got. It's not a problem, innovate, etc., etc. Because I don't want to buy more stuff or have more stuff that's just going to sit around again. Now, one of the things I've learnt from this is I used to keep a lot of stuff for my kids, okay? And we've moved a fair bit, the kids and I. Well, they're now young adults, but my kids. And I used to keep things from like my grandparents and my great-grandparents, and I used to think, oh, you know, I'll hand them on, etc., etc., that the kids would really love them and value them. And we were moving house one time, and I was like, oh, well, you know, do you want this? No. I was devastated. I was like, oh my goodness, I've been carrying this stuff around for how long, and my kids actually don't want it. And when you think about it, why would they want to carry it around? They are from people they'll never meet and have never known, and they don't have that emotional attachment to them. And I went, well, you know, what do we do? Obviously, if it's something valuable, you're going to sell it, or just give it away. Give it away to somebody who needs it or will value it. But for you, if you like this computer and you're carrying around a bunch of old files, if everything that was excess in your house was a file and you attached it to your body, how weighed down are you today? So, and which of those files, so which amount of stuff do you need to get rid of? Now, what our brain will do is fall back into an old habit of going, oh, that's too much, and start worrying and oh, how am I going to get rid of it, etc., etc. Hi, Maggie. But, oh yes, Maggie, you've been going through this year, getting rid of the files, yeah. What we need to do is master our brain, okay? So our mind will go, oh, worry, what am I going to do? You know, who am I going to offend, etc. No one's ever going to know what you give away, actually. It's not like, I've seen that show, The Gilmore Girls, and in it, the mother who's very wealthy gets out all the stuff that her mother-in-law gives her and only puts it out when the mother-in-law comes to visit. So then she's got a basement full of unwanted gifts. Oh, it's just crazy. Look, we've got to let stuff go. And in America, I became aware that people actually pay to have storage sheds. We don't do that in Australia, not unless we need to store something because we're in transit, moving sort of thing. But we don't go and hire storage sheds that you can just go and open up and there's all your stuff. We literally either have held on to it or we give it away. Yeah, that's right, Maggie. Yeah. And you've had to do that because you're moving. And I had another friend of mine, they'd been in a house for like 30 years. They'd never moved, and it was a 3-story place. And then they were moving into a single story, so 1 level, and only 4 bedrooms, and they had to fit everything. So she had to give away so much stuff. And then her next move, she had to give away so much stuff. So I guess the question comes down to, how much are you holding on to because it's of its emotional content to you, and how much are you willing to let go? Okay, so there's your 2 questions today to look around and examine how much are you holding on to just in cases, and how much do you need to let go of? Who else would benefit if you could just let go of your stuff? And then you're going to feel lighter and you're going to be able to enjoy life a lot more. You're going to have more room. Okay? Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. I will talk to you same time tomorrow. Sorry I was a bit late today. And enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.